Feeling invisible is one of the most painful leadership experiences, not because people don't see your work, but because you no longer see your own self. Today, I'm going to show you how to reclaim your leadership identity so you can lead with confidence again. I'm Paulette Sterling, leadership strategist and executive coach. I help leaders who carry weight, responsibility, and influence regain clarity and emotional steadiness so they can lead with authority and peace. By the end of this video, you'll understand why leadership invisibility happens, how it affects your influence, and the 3 steps to reclaim your identity. I once coached a leader who said, "Paulette, I feel like I'm disappearing." She wasn't burned out. She was disconnected. She had given so much of herself to her role that she no longer recognized her own voice. Once we restored her identity clarity, her influence returned almost instantly. Let's look at the identity recovery model. First, recognize the disconnect. The truth is, invisibility is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of misalignment. The mistake we make as leaders is that we push harder instead of pausing. This is the shift we should make. We should acknowledge the emotional weight that we're carrying. Here is the reflection I want you to have. Ask yourself, where did I stop listening to myself? Let's look at the second one. Rebuild your leadership voice. This is the truth. Your voice is your influence. The mistake you make as a leader is that you silence yourself to keep the peace. This is the shift you should make. Speak from clarity, not fear. Here is a reflection. What truth have you been afraid to say out loud? Next, you should re-anchor your leadership identity. The truth, identity is the foundation of authority. The mistake we make as leaders is that we define ourselves by performance. This is the shift you should make as a leader. Reconnect your values, purpose, and leadership story. Here is your reflection. Ask yourself, who am I becoming as a leader? Reestablish those boundaries. The truth, boundaries protect your identity. The mistake you make as a leader is that you overextend yourself to prove worth. This is the shift I want you to make. Say yes from alignment, not obligation. Reflect on this question. Where am I giving more than I have? I want you to reclaim your influence. Here is the truth. Influence flows from clarity. The mistake we make as leaders is that we try to earn influence instead of embodying it. This is the shift we should make. As a leader, Lead from grounded confidence. Reflect on this question this week. How would I show up if I fully trusted myself? Take a breath. Which part of your leadership identity feels most disconnected? Your voice, your confidence, your purpose, or your boundaries? You see, awareness is the beginning of restoration. To help you go deeper, you can download my Leading Through Change with Clarity guide. It helps when you want to reconnect with your leadership identity and navigate difficult seasons with steadiness. And if you're in a defining moment, overwhelmed, uncertain, or emotionally stretched, my Leadership Clarity Intensive is your space to pause, breathe, think, and realign. In 60 minutes, you'll walk away with grounded clarity and a practical path forward. Today, you've learned the 5 steps to reclaim your leadership identity. Your next step is to watch the video, Why Leaders Lose Clarity and How to Reset Your Leadership Identity. These 2 videos work together. Leadership begins with clarity, and clarity begins with you. I'm Paulette Sterling. Thank you for leading with intention.